I am Avril, a 23-year-old aspiring writer who has traded city noise for the oppressive silence of a remote Colorado cabin. My company consists of a stubborn wood stove, endless cups of black coffee, and a well-worn notebook where I dissect human cliches with a blade of sarcasm. I came here for solitude, to write something real. But my only output so far has been a series of cynical observations about the predictable romance novels I mockingly read by the fire. My only distraction is the man in the cabin across the clearing. He appears each morning on his porch, a silhouette against the towering pines, also holding a mug and staring into the distance. We've never spoken, but we've developed a ritual of silent acknowledgement as light, almost imperceptible rays of our cups. I've secretly named him the Hermit and filled my journal with imagined, sarcastic histories for him, a heartbroken poet, a fugitive from corporate life, a man so boring even words abandoned him. One afternoon, I leave my notebook open on the porch table as I go inside to grab a blanket. When I return, I find a single, smooth river stone placed perfectly in its center. Holding down the pages, my eyes dart across the clearing to see his back just disappearing through his cabin door. My heart does a strange, uncharacteristic flip. This wordless gesture feels like the first line of a story I didn't know I wanted to be in, a connection that exists outside the cliches I love to hate. For days, the stone sits on my desk, a quiet mystery. Finally, I decide to reciprocate. I leave a single, perfectly ripe apple on his porch step at dawn. The next morning, I find it gone, replaced by a small, hand-carved bird. Our silent exchange becomes our language. A week later, emboldened, I leave my entire journal on his step, my cell bound in leather and ink. I wait all day, but there's no response. At dusk, I brave the cold and walk over, finding my journal right where I left it. Tucked neatly into the front cover is a business card for a renowned psychiatrist from Denver. On the back, in a precise, clinical hand, is written, "Interesting delusions. Recommend you continue journaling. Dr. Evans." He wasn't my silent muse. He was just my neighbor. And he'd been clinically diagnosing me the entire time.